The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Tonight we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Davis in at power forward. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago. And what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Clock at 6 to the middle. Here's Irving. San Antonio with a rebound. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. Irving against Vassell. And it's Irving with a rebound. Thompson outside. Irving against Fox. Lively with a screen on Fox. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Castle. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer off the mark. We've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Here's MP. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Davis. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
San Antonio leading by 5. Johnson with it. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
MP against Paul. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by San Antonio. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. And Exum subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Exum. Here's Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
The three from Washington. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Branham. Pass to Paul. And he drives in. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. Davis, the pass to MP. Here's Gafford. Here's Washington. Covered by Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 9. Left side, Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Paul's got space. Cash money on the open jump shot. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Irving's checked in for Davis. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Wesley. San Antonio has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Johnson. Back to Paul. Over MP. Paul can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Shakes him. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's Exum. Covered by Johnson. To the paint. Here's MP. They need this. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Fox. Gafford grabs a miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Mavs. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. Exum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford with a screen on Johnson. Exum off target from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Spins.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw drops for Johnson.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
Martin, he's checked in for MP. And Johnson drops them both. There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To get back on track, and they pick up 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Fox surveying the D. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Pass to Exum. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Barnes, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. P.J. Washington picks one up.
No hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle, played right through it.
RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fox against Irving. Fox outside. From 12 feet. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's MP. Rebound by San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Paul passes to Mamukelashvili. And here's Johnson. Down low. 4 on the clock. Mamukelashvili, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Here's Washington. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Paul taking his time here. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 8.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Gafford. He's got 6.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Gafford the screen. Here's Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First free throw is good. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Fox right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Free throw's good for Fox. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Washington. He buries it from 3. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
Thompson outside. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. There's the triple. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Fox. Paul's got 15 points.
No question, Paul is playing with real heart on offense. He is not afraid to carry the load.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Lively. To the middle. Exum's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Castle. No good from outside. Fox against Irving. Thompson in the post. Rebound by San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Barnes, it's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Exum. He's scoreless. Back to Irving. Lively with a screen on Paul. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Fox outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So for Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Marshall comes in for Exum. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Fox. On defense, the Spurs. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Davis. Paul for three. Gets the three to fall. Paul's got 18.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, a huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Dallas Mavericks.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there, looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. You're going to love this one from 2K Hoops. Hooray! Who's the GOAT?
Of basketball?
Yeah, I'm not going to touch this one.
Okay, so I did a scientific study, and I can 100% confirm, without a shadow of a doubt, that the GOAT is...
Shaq, what happened to your mic? Did someone cut him off back there? Well, I guess we'll never know. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the three. That one falls. He's got 10.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Fox against Irving. He's checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Irving. He's got 17. Rebounded by Johnson.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Irving. That one rolls around and rims out. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Screen by Lively. Here's MP. It's stolen by Fox. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. MP finds Irving. Back to MP. Oh, Fox with a steal. Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. And that's good for 2.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Now Irving. MP, the pass to Davis. Fades away. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 18. There's a screen. Johnson against Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Davis. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering. It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Three-pointer, Fox. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
I just love the ball movement.
Davis, a screen. MP against Fox. And Davis slams it home.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Fox for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Screen by Lively. MP, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Timeout called, the Spurs. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Klay Thompson. And Exum subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Mamukelashvili. San Antonio again can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. And here's Exum. Still no points. Gafford the screen. Exum passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Paul. He's got 24. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Daniel Gafford on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Wembanyama. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Paul against MP. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes passes to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio in total control, up by 29. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Paul. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Paul's got 26 points.
And this is a throwback performance from Paul, flat out taking over in a big way right now.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Here's Irving. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Outside Johnson from behind the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Gafford with a screen on Paul. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Paul against MP. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Barnes. Johnson passes to Mamukelashvili. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to fall.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Now Gafford. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's the pick. Here's Fox. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Fox has got 13 in the second half.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
MP, the pass to Washington. Good chance here for Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Exum. Johnson inside. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP up top. He's guarded by Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. Back come the Spurs in transition. And he gets that one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Champagny, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Paul. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Branham's checked in for Champagny. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And so MP will bring it up for the Mavericks. Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Paul passes to Mamukelashvili. And Paul gets it to go.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Thompson finds MP. Washington, a screen on Paul. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Paul passes to Mamukelashvili. And here's Johnson. Here's Paul. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Rebounded by Branham. The Spurs have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Gafford with a screen on Paul. Here's MP. Pass to Gafford. Soft touch off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
MP against Paul. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up. The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Davis comes in for Washington. And San Antonio with a change here too. Bassey, he's checked in for Johnson. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Bassey. Now Barnes, defended by Thompson. Barnes passes to Bassey. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Davis finds Irving. Now here's MP. Knocks down the triple.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's San Antonio now. Here's Branham. They set the pick. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, MP with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wesley comes in for McLaughlin. .152 left in the fourth. MP outside. Gafford with a screen on Paul. MP against Paul. It's Exum on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. That one no good. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Chris Paul.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Paul. Here's Wesley. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Paul against Dinwiddie. Bassey, the pass to Wesley. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Barnes. It's Exum on the wing. To the inside. Off the mark. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it... Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Some nights, the shots don't fall.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game is just...
MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you